This is EBPMAN with Tablets for Me. Here are a couple of things you should know before purchasing the Fitbit Force from Fitbit. About the Fitbit Force is that it's an incredibly form-fitting, active wristband. It is very comfortable to wear. You could wear it all day. There's really literally zero fatigue by wearing the actual band on your wrist. It's easy to sleep with, so it's very comfortable. More comfortable than I find than wearing like a watch, let's say like the Galaxy Gear, or wearing the Nike Plus Fuel Band, especially if you're going to be using it overnight. It's as comfortable, I would say, as the Jawbone Up. So if you're looking at the Jawbone Up and you're looking at the Fitbit Force, they're pretty comparable as the way that they both feel. The one thing I will say is a gripe of mine is the fact that the band, the way it uses this mechanism to lock into these channels, it comes off too easily. So you'll notice that it's kind of hard to put on. And I've been wearing this now for a little bit over a week. As you try to get it into each one of these notches, you have to press really hard, and sometimes even putting it on is uncomfortable because of how much pressure you have to add. And then after it's on, it comes off too easily. So literally, if this part right here catches on anything, it just comes off. You see how easy that is? It also is, let's say, for example, if I were putting on a sweater or changing shirts, putting on a dress shirt, taking on or off a suit, this came off easily. And because it's so lightweight, you may not even notice it. You may even lose it because of that. I've even experienced that while I was sleeping in bed. If you are the type of person that sleeps on your stomach and you put your arms around the pillow, as you're doing that, this area here gets caught and then it just comes off that easily, just like that. So that's one thing to worry about, is that it does come off easy. The second thing to know about the Fitbit Force is that it does not capture all activities. So if you're running on a treadmill, while it will capture your steps, it doesn't really capture the active minutes. So your Fitbit Force, when you turn it on, you have the actual time. You actually have the steps, so it's going to capture your steps. It will capture your distance when you're on the treadmill. It will capture your calories burned, but it will not calculate the steps well or the active minutes. So that's something to just be aware of. If I tested this also on a stair climber, and I climbed steps for over 15 minutes at a rate of 70 to 90 steps per minute, and it captured no stairs climbed, nor did it capture any active minutes, meaning that I was actively working out. So if you do want to be able to capture those activities, you have to manually log them or use them in conjunction with one of the fitness programs that are linked to the Fitbit Force. It will not track bike activity. So if you're, that was the other thing I tried, is I rode on a bike for 5 miles, a stationary bike at the club, and it didn't capture that as well. So once again, it will not capture all the activities that you do in a gym, but it definitely captures the walking, the running, the jogging, if you're physically going upstairs or downstairs, but not the stair climber. The other thing about it is that the battery does last as described. You really have no need to travel with a cable. I've had my Fitbit on without a charge for over 7 days, and the battery level, it hasn't asked for a charge, so you don't really have to lug that with you. And the benefit of that is that you don't really have to worry about losing the cable. So keep it at home, charge it charges quickly, and then what you do is you just leave that cable home and you can travel and go on vacation or go on a business trip and not have to worry about it. The other thing to know is that the alarms are extremely effective, and I have to emphasize, extremely effective. I really enjoy the fact that I can set alarms, multiple alarms throughout the day using my phone, and the Fitbit, it vibrates strong enough on your arm where you pay attention. Unlike sometimes I set alarms on my phone and my phone goes off and I really don't notice it. I've been using it as I've been traveling or even at home in various time zones to wake myself up every morning. And again, it's extremely effective. You feel that vibration on your wrist if you're wearing the Fitbit as you're sleeping, and it immediately will give you a jolt that will wake you up. So it's a great option. So highly recommend that feature. And then the fact that you can have multiple arms. I wear this both with casual and as a professional, I wear it with a suit, and not a problem with suits or dress shirts. It blends in well, and it doesn't bulge. People don't really notice it, so you don't have to worry about that. And then the other thing is that remember, it's water resistant, but not submersible. So I've actually been caught in the rain with the Fitbit, and I've had no issue with it at all. So again, something that you can use. The other thing is that the LED is very bright, and as you can see right here, I really had no problem seeing this in direct sunlight, unlike some of the other devices that they have to adjust because of the sunlight. So once again, direct sunlight and the actual Fitbit cause no issue whatsoever in the visibility that you see in the display. So if you were to ask me would I recommend the Fitbit Force, I have to say absolutely. If I was rating it on a 4-star system, it's got 4 stars. It's got 5 stars. So check out the Fitbit Force. If you have any further questions or comments, leave them on the YouTube channel.